Hello y'all, what is up? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. It really just depends if you're new here or not. A lot of people have been asking me like what gameplay that I use in the background of my videos, and I said before I'm going to start leaving them in the description box down below, and I forget to. I really do. It is a problem on my end, not y'all, but I'm going to be leaving in this video the gameplay and game mode that I am currently using for the commentary filler in this video in the description box down below. If you're curious, feel free to check it out. It's totally not what the video is about. So, a lot of people have been requesting a Eugenia Cooney video, whether it's in the comment section or via email. Y'all would be surprised how many emails that I get literally just about Eugenia Cooney. But this video, like I said, was heavily requested. A lot of people are concerned about her. Now, when somebody normal, I don't want to say necessarily healthy, but when somebody who's just averagely living their life without any type of disorders come out and they say, hey, I'm not feeling well today, a lot of the normal questions you would ask is, do you feel like you have a cold? Are you running a temperature? Did you eat something bad? Are you going to end up having food poisoning? Do you feel like you've come across some type of random bacteria that your body's just not sitting right with? What do you need? Vitamins, orange juice, rest in bed for a day, hot soup. The list goes on. But when somebody such as Eugenia Cooney comes out and they're like, hey, I haven't been feeling well the past couple days, the internet goes into a frenzy because we know that she struggled with that disorder for years now. I would like to say over a decade, because there's been digital footprint of her struggling with it. So when something like this arises and Eugenia Cooney says, hey y'all, I have not been feeling well the past couple of days, but I hope everybody is doing well, the internet turns into a frenzy. It's like Black Friday. Now, I don't use TikTok, so I'm not a frequent flyer of that app, so I don't know when she goes live. I just see live clips from other individuals who strictly upload them over here to YouTube or another app. Basically just YouTube, that's all I use, but hear me out. I guess she went to Disney and then she's been away for a little bit after that. Somebody did say that she did update Instagram, said she's just not feeling well, but she's doing okay, hopes everybody else is doing okay. I was permanently banned from Instagram, so I cannot view. Literally, YouTube is the only app I feel like I can use anymore. Now, I want to take a quick look at her trip to Disney. This is her latest trip to Disney because God knows she goes once every 6 weeks, I guess, just because daddy's money can pay for trips to Disney, so they get bored at home, and instead of just being a normal individual and going to the park or going literally anywhere in your town or next town over, do some shopping, a tea day or anything, they decide to just pack up and go to Disney because why not if they have the money to. So they go to Disney once every 6 weeks, and let's take a look at her most recent trip to Disney. Now, that was her latest trip to Disney, and after the fact that she came back home, she ended up posting this from a photo of her at Disney, and she said Disney was so fun. Haven't been feeling the best the last few days, but I hope you are all doing good. Now, she is 30 years old. I am not an expert by any means on anorexia. I'm just a curious individual who sees her on the internet and wants to make commentary about it, just like thousands of other individuals on the internet who get curious about topics that they want to talk about. Pretty much everybody has been saying, when you hit 30, that's when every little life decision that you've done to your body starts to catch up with you. And if you have struggled with disorders as long as she has, a lot of people are saying 30 is kind of like the cap out limit. That's when you really start to feel sick. That's whenever your decisions really catch up to you, your body starts to shut down, and a lot of people have been saying they're even surprised that she made it to 30, let alone they would be extremely shocked if she made it past 30. So her saying she hasn't been feeling well, she's 30, she just took that trip to Disney, a lot of people are saying, is this finally catching up to her? Could this be her final few days? And that's very morbid to think about, but it's the sad reality. And as somebody, I can admit myself, I probably only touch the grass maybe 3 times a week, 4 times max, 5 times if it's been an eventful week. But I don't, I don't do that much. I'm a homebody. I like to be at home. If I go outside, I like to enjoy my porch. I'm a homebody, okay? I don't really do that much, but when I do, I have fun and I enjoy it. But if I knew that these were like my final days, my final hours, my last year, I would be doing so much it would not even be funny. I would not even know of social media because that would be out of the question for me if I knew I did not have that much time left. Who wants to be on TikTok or any other app rotting their brain knowing this could be the last thing that I potentially see? And the unfortunate case for Eugenia Cooney, this could have been her final trip to Disney, and this is what she had to say about it.
Hi guys, so oh my gosh, I'm back in Disney World and it has been such a magical and wonderful stay so far. I wanted to show you guys, since getting here yesterday, I wanted to say such a big thank you to the entire Bay Lake Tower staff. It's been crazy how sweet to us they've been. So let me show you guys what they left in our room. We were so surprised. Oh my gosh, everybody, so look at how beautiful this is, guys. These are like the most beautiful roses. And then they left like these beautiful chocolates for us, like these candies. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is with like the hotel and the monorail. And then these cookies here look so good, so beautiful. They left us this beautiful fruit with these nuts. And I also just cannot get over how beautiful the room is. Oh my gosh, guys, but the bed, the art here, honestly, just like all the art here, I just feel like everything is so, so beautiful. So yeah, the staff here has just been so amazing. Such a big thank you to them. And I just think like, it's so wonderful how they just really make you feel so welcomed and just make the experience so special. So yeah, you guys, I'm in Disney. I can't wait to like make more videos here and do more lives. You guys can watch them. You can subscribe again now that like the app is back in the App Store, thank God. And yeah, I'm so happy to be back here.
She did indeed do a few different live streams while she was at Disney. There's one in particular that caught my attention that was re-uploaded over here to YouTube, which I will be reacting to in a separate video because that in itself is something to unpack, but today's video topic is going to be a little bit different. That's why I want to leave those two things separate. Let's get this video done, and then I will move on to that one. But back to the harsh reality of her situation. She's clearly not doing well, and she's been enabled up to this point to continue to not do well and have validation for not doing well by her enablers on the internet. So why would she change? Why would she feel like she needs to change if everybody's telling her she's doing fine, she's doing great, she looks amazing? That's validation that you're doing something right. So she clearly does not feel like she needs to change or want to change. Sure, there's trolls in her live stream who's like, oh my goodness, why are you still doing this? You're like 30 years old. You should, get a life, get something else going for you. And she's like, well, no, I'm fine. I'm happy with what I'm doing. Guys, I'm taking another trip to Disney. And again, why would she feel the need to change? If y'all were doing something, an unhealthy habit, say, and you get online, you talk about that unhealthy habit, and there's so many people who are giving you validation for doing that, why would you feel like what you're doing is so wrong then if there's so many people out there who are on your side with that bad habit? What's sick to me is, sure, I make videos talking about Eugenia Cooney, but I'm not sitting here normalizing it. I'm not sitting here glamorizing it. I'm not sitting here like, yes, queen, you're doing amazing, because she's not doing amazing, and she's not a queen. It is what it is, unfortunately, at the end of the day. And I just said in my last video, I was like, I reacted to somebody who made a video about me, and they were saying, how our channel is going to start talking about Eugenia Cooney once she's gone? And I even said in that video, we're not, because she's not doing anything substantial to leave a legacy for herself once she's gone. She's always going to be known as the YouTuber who trolled her audience over her actual disease that she has. And it is what it is. It's unfortunate, but that's the true sad reality of Eugenia Cooney. But it's the internet, and there's always going to be somebody in your corner cheering you on. Even if they're hate watching you, they're going to make it seem like they are your biggest fan and they adore you. And let's look at this video here, because this is prior to her going to Disney, and she's going over Jeffree Star, like, I guess highlighter palettes. Y'all, I'm not a makeup girly or guru, so bear with me, but she's looking at Jeffree Star makeup, and her hand can be seen in multiple times at the frames, and let's just take a look. This is weird, but just just for comparison, here's a hand. It's a hand photo. This is normal. This is fine. And here's what Eugenia Cooney is working with. Literally right here, this is her hand, this is her bone structure, those are her tendons, you can see veins in there. This is not normal, this is not okay. And the fact that people are still encouraging her and hyping her up, yes, queen, you're doing great. Y'all have mental issues, like, deeply, and it concerns me. A lot of people think I'm a hate channel, and it is what it is. It's fine. It's fine. Everybody has their own opinions, and I'm somebody who I really don't care what you think if it's negative of me, as long as I know at the end of the day what my intention was initially with creating the video or doing what I did. It's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. If you think I'm a hate channel, you do you, boo. Have that opinion. You're entitled to it. But at the end of the day, how I feel about it, I'm deeply saddened by Eugenia Cooney's situation. That's why I want to talk about the situation. When I first started covering her, I covered, I think it was 2023 February, where she disappeared from the internet for a while, took a little bit of a hiatus, and everybody was like, oh my goodness, she's in recovery. Everybody had that rumor going. I was like, hey, let's make a video on it, because that would be incredible if this girl was actually doing something for herself that wasn't for the internet. You know what I mean? And I was so happy for her just to realize, oh, she's not in recovery. She was just shopping and taking trips, you know? You know, I really want her to get better at this point. I don't think that that's even a possibility. If she would wake up tomorrow and say, hey, I want to do this for me. I'm deciding to live my life in a better manner. I want to do something that's positive for myself, my mental health, and my body. I want to eat a fucking parfait for breakfast with a big cup of orange juice and have a burger and some fries and a shake for lunch. If she would wake up and decide to start trying to do better, there would be months of therapy, there would be months of slowly easing her back into eating, and I just don't think that she's in a point today. And again, I'm no medical expert, but I just don't think that that would even be a real possibility for her anymore. I just think that she's at that point where her body's already taken too much damage, that if she would try to reverse it, it might harm her further. Again, I'm not an expert, I don't know, that's just what I think about it. And now, her situation is no laughing matter, but what makes me chuckle a little bit at the end of the day is the fact that there are people out there who calls out myself and a few other creators like, oh, they're just bullies or haters, they make nasty content about her, they talk about her too much. These are also the same individuals that go into her live streams and are like, oh, you're so gorgeous, you keep doing you, queen, look at you go, you are glowing today, you look so healthy, you look great, nice hair. I'm not going to say it's extensions, because that would be speculation, and we're not those nasty hate channels. Y'all are enabling this woman to continue to die. Y'all are, and it is what it is. If y'all want to be enablers, do it, but whenever something happens to this woman, people aren't going to be pointing fingers at us channels who try to bring awareness to it and talked about her and shed a light on how desperate and disgusting that the situation has become. They're going to be pointing fingers at everybody in the live chat who's calling her incredible and beautiful and telling her not to change, knowing that she needs healthy habits and she needs to change. I truly think we're getting down to like the nitty-gritty time for Eugenia Cooney. I think that we are actually witnessing her final few weeks, months, the last chapter in her book. It's unfortunate, it really, really is. I did not want for this to happen. I've tried to raise awareness about it, open people's eyes along with other channels that if people continue to enable her and platform her, this is going to be her ultimate demise. It is, and it's unfortunate, but it's the internet. You can't win everybody's opinion, you can't change everybody's mind. This is not a Steven Crowder and where you come up to him and he has a sign that's like, hey, I think this, change my mind. You can't change people's mind, you know, and everybody, like I said, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but I think that it's going to be unfortunately too late for people to change their own opinion and to change their minds of enabling Eugenia, and it's going to be too late, and then people's going to be like, oh shit, I wish I would have, you know, done better or said anything else than what I did that's been enabling her to do this. And I want to take a look at this video here as well, because we was talking about the fact that these could potentially be Eugenia's last few months, few weeks, whatever the case may be, and this is still what she is deciding to do with her time. Have y'all ever seen the movie In Time with Justin Timberlake and Amanda Seyfried? Where the movie is genuinely, if you haven't watched it, I watched it years ago and I thought it was pretty good. It might be ass now, but the first time I watched it, I was like, hey, this is actually pretty good. It's basically, the plot of it is you can live forever if you wanted to, but you have to work. You know? So instead of like getting a paycheck whenever you work, they quite literally just give you more time to live. So if you go to work that day, they'll give you like an extra like 48 hours to live on your life or something. You know what I mean? And Eugenia Cooney is quite literally living on borrowed time, and it's unfortunate, you know? And there was definitely something I wanted to get at when I made that reference, and now I can't remember it. Any hooser, that was awkward. I definitely had a really good reference to that, and I just like, my brain was like, no, never mind, let's forget about it. So yeah, I forgot about it. But she's living on borrowed time, and that's not funny. I know I just chuckled there, but should I redo this audio clip? She's living on borrowed time. It's super unfortunate, but luckily for her, she is the Kylie Jenner of her own story and just does her makeup all day, and her mom's in the background like, you're doing great, sweetie, and all her enablers and her audience are like, I knew you would shine.
Wow, look at her go!
Slay!
Great job! I knew you would shine.
That literally lives in my head in the biggest apartment not apartment, penthouse, that lives in the biggest penthouse of my mind possible, rent free, because whenever I think about Eugenia Cooney and her enablers, that's literally what I think about. Anyways, to wrap up this video, I want to talk about one more thing. Now, I guess there's a gray contour out there. Again, I'm not a makeup girly. I use chapstick. Not a makeup girly, not a makeup guru by any means. I have a sick insane collection of lip smackers, but I'm not like a guru or anything. But my brain is not braining today. Again, I had a thought. Where'd she go? Oh yeah, here she is. There is a gray contour out there, and y'all know how a lot of people say like Eugenia Cooney is just not doing well. Her skin tone varies from yellow to grayish, super pale gray undertones, or just extremely yellow for the day. And I'm not talking shit. It is what it is. It's a part of her condition from just being extremely malnourished and living an extended period of time like that. But there is a gray contour stick, and she decided to try it out, and I did not watch the video yet, but I wanted to watch it with y'all for the first time, at least on my end, because I wanted to see how this gray contour stick actually compared to her skin tone. Without further ado, I was going to say drum roll, but that would be a little bit morbid, so let's just dive right into it.
Oh my gosh, guys, so I just got this gray contour. I feel like I've been seeing this everywhere on TikTok lately. I thought I would try it today. It's crazy because look at that shade, guys. Like, there's apparently no orange, anything like that. And as someone that's really pale, I feel like I can definitely be somebody that it can be so hard to find something like cool tone enough sometimes. This is by an Asian company called Sace Beauty. From what I've been seeing, it's supposed to like legit be gray. It's called Shady. I do kind of have to go kind of soon, guys, but let's go ahead and let's apply it. Okay, it definitely looks nice and cool tone. Obviously, like we're just gonna put it everywhere where I guess I would like normally contour. Well, so far it definitely looks pretty cool tone, I think. I have no idea how it's gonna blend out today, so let's see, you guys, how it's gonna work. It's supposed to be like really seamless. And okay, let's see. So I am just spending a little bit of time trying to blend it out. Okay, so it might need a little more blending on me, but we're trying here. I think that looks pretty good. There might be like some areas where maybe I could have blended it a little bit better, but you know, when they blend out like the rest of the face, like we will see how this is gonna work. Plus, guys, I'm so pale that it's like sometimes it can be hard. You know, you want to make sure you blend it out enough. But I think it's doing a pretty good job blending out. And yeah, okay. So let's just like blend it out everywhere, see what we get. Okay, you guys, my face now with this is blended out. It honestly, I think did blend pretty easily. Where I am so pale, maybe I may have put on a little too much in some spots where I didn't really need to. But I do think like it does look pretty good, and I love that it's really like cool tone. All right, you guys, I'm gonna start trying to move kind of fast since I kind of have to go out. But I ordered this actually in a 3-pack because this shade's been pretty viral on TikTok.
Yo! Did she just say this shit's been pretty viral on TikTok? Okay. She... It's not that funny. Yes, it is, bitch. Oh my god. What the fuck? Yo, she might have said this shade, but I swear she said, this shit has been pretty viral on TikTok. Now, I never thought it would be this funny to hear somebody cuss. I just never thought it would. I swear she said, this shit has been pretty viral on TikTok, so I ordered it in a 3-pack because this shit has been viral. Well, might I say, I have mastered the craft of commentary because this shit started out pretty morbid. And we left on a comedic note, so let's pat myself on the back for that one. That was fairly well. But with that being said, I'm gonna wrap this video up. This shit's not gonna go viral on TikTok, but it is what it is, and we had fun nonetheless talking today. So with that being said, y'all, let me know your thoughts and opinions. I can't get over it. Y'all, it's not that funny. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Just let me know your thoughts and opinions about anything we just discussed in the comment section down below. And with that being said, oh my god, I'm gonna go touch the grass, and I'll see you in the next damn video. Alright, bye.